Let's look at some of the other conditional formatting features of Excel. We have some random values here. Let's highlight the first column and let's look at conditional formatting. So we have looked at already the greater than, less than, between, equal to features of the conditional formatting. The text that contains, so we can use that to look for a particular text. We also looked at a date occurrence, and so we can look for duplicate values. If I click on duplicate values, it's going to tell me if there are any duplicate values in our range, and there are 2 of them. We will not actually apply this. I just want to show you what that does. Let's go back to conditional formatting. And then you're able to apply more rules as well if you would like. And then we have already looked at the top 10%, bottom 10%. We looked at the above average and below average. We click on below average, it calculates the average and gives you the below. We will not apply that one right now. And then with the data bars, you're able to apply different data bars based on how much the information is compared to the maximum for the selected cells. Let's look at this other distribution that we see, conditional formatting, and after that there's a color scale, and this is able to break your selected cells into a different color scale, and depending on how far you are from the maximum and minimum, all the numbers get equally distributed. And so let's apply the color scale to this selection. Let's look at our next set of random numbers and next conditional formatting. We are also able to apply these icons. You probably can't see because the selected cells are behind our selection, behind our drop down. So we are able to apply these different icons to our random numbers as well. Now we're also able to create a new rule. So let's click on new rule. So there are all these different types of new rules that we can apply. So this will apply the simple rule, which is a 2-color scale where there has a minimum value and a maximum value. And so the minimum value, which will be a number, is we will give it a minimum value of this just random number that I mean this is actually the standard deviation, but it's a 0.28 is the minimum value, and then we will give it the maximum value of let's see here, we'll give it a maximum value of we'll just arbitrarily write a maximum value of 78. So now the cells that have a minimum value of 0.28 and a maximum value of 78 will have this kind of a color distribution. And so pretty much all of our cells fall between that range. So we have a couple of different kinds of color distributions. Now let's look at the next set of random numbers. And we've already applied most of the rules on here. When you're applying a rule, you can hover over the different options here, and you can see how the data responds to them. And so whenever you want to remove rules from a selection, you use clear rules. So let's create a new rule, and then we will do the top and bottom ranked values. Top or bottom ranked values. Well, so let's pick a format, and we'll make the cell blue, and we'll make the font let's see, we can the font regular. No, we'll make the font bold, and let's click OK. And let's apply, and that rule got applied to our selection as well. So this is just a quick look at the rules. So we're also able to format our information as a table. Let's highlight this random values over here, and we're able to pick any kind of format. So let's pick these values where the left table, and we're able to pick some pre-existing formats as well.